Hey guys, what's up? It's Suzanne Renee, and I haven't done a video for you guys for a long time, and this isn't actually a learning video or an educational video. It's just a fun video to show you something that I'm really excited about because you all know I'm a health nut and I love healthy whole foods, and I dream of having my own little Cape Cod house someday with a backyard and an herb garden and my own crops and things like that. So I am at my mother's house right now, and I finished my 5 mile run yesterday and I'm all sweaty and trying to get cleaned up and everything, and the doorbell rings and I go to the front door and it's our neighbor. And she's such a sweetheart, and she's standing there with one of her little kids, and she asked me, do you want some zucchini and some green beans? And I'm getting ready to drive back to Kentucky, and I'm thinking, probably not, because it didn't even occur to me that I could take it back with me because I'm not flying, I'm driving. I'm used to flying everywhere and being limited on what I can and can't take. And then it hit me, oh, bam, I can take it back with me. I'll take it, yeah. So I walked over across the street to their house and went into their garage, and I'm thinking, a zucchini squash, like those little zucchinis that you see at Kroger that I get, and I dice them up and I roast them in the oven. Okay, check this out. Look at these zucchini, okay? Look, I've never had my own garden before. My dad did before he got sick, but I don't really remember much about it. These are freaking, I could do bicep curls with these things. They are wider than my shoulder. Seriously. I mean, they're huge. I love it. So I'm going to take these suckers home, shred them up, and freeze them, and I'm going to work on some healthy zucchini recipes for you guys, and I'll be posting those soon. Like maybe some healthy zucchini protein bread, zucchini pancakes, zucchini cookies, things like that. Maybe I'll try to find a healthy zucchini cake. But, oh, zucchini bread. Oh, who doesn't love a zucchini bread, right? So anyway, also, I mean, we picked out everything that I wanted from their crops that they had picked in the garage, and we went out the back door because I told her I was interested in gardening and she wanted to show me their garden. And I'm thinking it's gonna be a cute little garden, and it's like I stepped back in time. I mean, seriously, we walked out there and their whole backyard is just these beautiful crops. They have their own goats, sheep, cows. I mean, it's amazing with the things that they have there. Their own hens and their own eggs, and it's like I walked back in time. And the kids were out in the barn working with the animals, and the dad was working in the garden, and he looked up and saw that they had company, just put the tool down that he was working with, I don't even know what it was, and just waved at me and smiled real big. I mean, they're just the nicest people. They've got it right. It's a nice family over there, and they work together. I think that's so cool. But anyway, their garden was just huge. It kind of took me back to like Little House on the Prairie days. Even when she said, I told her I was going to come over there and I wanted her to teach me how to garden next time I was home, or next time they were planting. And she's like, well, I don't actually do the gardening. Her husband does. Kids work with the animals and she prepares the food. And it's not like it sounds. I mean, it's a modern family, but it was just really cool the way they have it all worked out. I don't think the father expects her to be the cook. That's just the way they do it. That's the way they like it. I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. So their hens gave me some beautiful eggs, and it's just like the eggs off of Little House on the Prairie. Don't laugh at me. I was a huge Little House on the Prairie fan. Look at these eggs. It's my first fresh eggs, and they even have like the little specks on them. They're so cute. I absolutely love them. And I made some, and I can't wait to eat them. My favorite breakfast, asparagus and eggs, either scrambled egg whites, or a couple times a week I'll do fried eggs like this. But you can tell, this doesn't do it justice, but the yolks, you can tell, are just so much more golden and beautiful than the yolks from the eggs that I get at the store. And these are fresh. And she gave me like a whole thing of them. I've already eaten a few. And I can't wait to eat the rest. But she didn't charge me for any of this. That's the awesome thing. How much would you pay for this stuff, in a store? And this is all free. And it's because they have an abundance of crops. And they have totally been blessed with beautiful crops over there. And they have more than they know what to do with. So they're just giving it away. They're kind people. Also, I got tons of real onions, real fresh onions, as you can see, right out of the ground. I got tons of green beans. I have this huge box down here just full of all this healthy goodness. And the little boy Even though I'm not a huge potato person, I don't do a lot of white starches, but he kept bringing me more and more potatoes. I mean, like, he must have brought me 28 potatoes. I don't know where I got the number 28. It just popped in my head. I like even numbers. But he was so cute, and I couldn't say no to him. He was so excited to share their crops with me. He just kept going back and bringing more potatoes and more potatoes, like 6-year-old little boy. So sweet. So all this means potatoes, onions, green beans, garden green beans, which is my favorite. My mom makes the best garden green beans, and I would always get so excited and come home and smell them. So that's what I'm going to do when I get back to Kentucky, is make some garden green beans to take on the road with me. But anyway, I just want to share this all with you because it's really cool. I like good, whole, healthy, nutritious foods that are going to give my body the nutrients that it needs to be healthy and function optimally and fight disease, not encourage it. There are so many things in the foods out there, our processed foods these days, that I mean, people just don't even realize it's in there. And it's been linked to heart disease, obesity, cancers, ADHD, ADD, autism in children. I mean, we didn't have all this stuff back in the day. And back in the day, we didn't have all these chemicals in our foods. And that is why I like to keep my diet as clean as possible. It's not for aesthetic purposes whatsoever. I don't care if I have a six pack. I mean, it's awesome when I do, but that's when I can run in just my sport bra and my shorts and feel comfortable, and it's pretty cool. But it's not, I'm not narcissistic. I'm not all wrapped up in that. I don't have to have the biggest biceps and the hottest six pack because I don't. I'm 41 years old. I'm healthy. I'm functioning, and that is what I want after having growing up with a sick father that couldn't even walk or use his hands in the end. And a mother fighting cancer for, since 2000, so like 14 years now. I mean, and watching young people that I've coached die from cancer, and a classmate of mine now is fighting cancer, and she's losing her battle. And so many flight attendants that have cancers and were exposed to so much radiation up there and an unhealthy lifestyle. And that is also why I try to keep it as clean as possible. I don't want to encourage what already is out there that I'm exposed to unwillingly. Why would I want to encourage those diseases by putting in chemicals into my body that just kind of feed that as opposed to fighting it? So that is why I eat healthy, and that is why I'm going to thoroughly enjoy these wonderful farm fresh eggs that I got for free, work on some good healthy recipes for you guys with my zucchini, and make my garden green beans, and I'm going to go eat my eggs now and my asparagus. So you guys have a wonderful day. To my runners, I hope you're training hard and getting your good runs in, and getting some endurance and some speed and some strength. I hope you're feeling better, and I hope maybe your clothes are fitting a little bit better. I know that mine are. I'm feeling like I'm getting a little bit of the weight off that I gained during my shoulder surgery, and I am conflicted now. It's a beautiful day. It's nice and cool out, a nice breeze. What do? Do I run, or do I take my TRX to the school playground and play? Maybe I'll do both. Maybe I'll do my TRX and then go for like a 2-mile tempo run or something. So train hard, you guys. Keep it up. Eat right. Keep moving. That's how it's done. It's common sense. Watch your portion sizes. Drink lots of water. Stretch. Just work on your range of motion. Keep that body moving and keep it functional. All right? Don't sit and just let it waste away, because having a healthy body that can move is a gift from God. And so many people take it for advantage, and they just sit and let the disease and the arthritis and all of that bad stuff that makes you not feel so good set in, and then they don't feel good, and then they're like, well, I don't want to get up, I don't have the energy. Well, when you exercise, you gain the energy, and you get the endorphins, and it fights depression, and it fights arthritis, and it strengthens your bones, and it gives you balance and coordination, and sometimes it even makes you look a little better. So hey, who doesn't want to look a little better? So keep it up, guys. Keep up the hard work. And to my team Fit for Life runners, I will see you at the starting line on August 16th. I'm scheduled for a trip, but I'll make it happen. I'm going to be there. All right. So keep running, guys. Stay healthy. Be happy. Have fun. And have a wonderful day. Hope you're having a great summer. Thanks.